eyes all shake and quiver and quake as he robs them of their gold. The autumn wind is a raider, pillaging just for fun. He'll knock you round and upside down and laugh when he's conquered and won.
And I approve this message.
Oakland Raiders, Oakland Raiders, Oakland Raiders. Just win, baby, win, baby, win, baby. We are the Oakland Raiders, Oakland Raiders, Oakland Raiders. Just win, baby, win, baby, win, baby. Don't need no invitation. We are that Raider Nation. We rock that black and silver. We make them shake and shiver. We make them reconsider. And we still committed. So if you want a piece of this, you can come and get it. Touchdown, touchdown. Let's throw a bomb on first down. Let's throw a bomb on every down. First we score, then we clown. Having fun, look around. Nobody loud as a Raider crowd. Nobody proud as a Raider crowd. NFL, how you like me now? We gon' do this open style. Nothing but action. I'm Bo Jackson, hit the hole. Run you over, goal line. Jumping over, going crazy. Lose your soul, lose your mind in the black hole. Here's the goal, Super Bowl. And everybody here, get to go. Don't need no invitation. We are that Raider Nation. We rock that black and silver. We make them shake and shiver. We make them reconsider. And we still committed. So if you want a piece of this, you can come and get it. Oakland Raiders.
Raiders, what is up? What is up, everybody? What's going on, fam? What up, brothers? How you doing? How you doing?
What's good? What's good, everyone?
What up, nation?
How you guys feeling, man?
I don't
Good,
question
good.
how you feeling.
Yeah, exactly.
Good. I feel better now. Yeah. I could actually complete a sentence without losing my. Yeah.
Nobody asked how I'm feeling.
Jay, how are you doing? I said, how everybody doing?
Nah, I'm feeling better, bro.
Are
I've been
you?
sick a week and a half, yeah.
What's good, Sacktown?
Oh, what up? What up? What
Yeah.
up?
What up, chat? Appreciate
Nobody's-
everybody tapping in
Boy,
tonight.
Mark with the first like. Raider Way, what's going on,
Perfect.
brother? Salute. LV Raider in the house. What?
What?
Raider, what's going on?
Some doppelganger, bro.
Yeah, what's going on? Tyler,
What's going on?
welcome. My boy Sacktown, what's going on, brother? How you doing? Billy Davis in the house. You know it's a party when
What's up, Billy?
Davis has arrived.
Yes,
Weezy
sir.
Productions, salute Jeff as a Bengals fan. What's going on, Weezy? Welcome as a Bengals fan. Is there any possible way you can trade us Joe Burrow? I would appreciate it, big dog. Mhm. Yeah.
What's up, Sacktown?
Speaking of moves and stuff like that, I heard you were having some fun last night with mock drafts there.
Hell yeah.
Oh my
Yeah, that
god!
we
You know
did.
what? First and foremost, I just want to say I know you said you wanted to be GM. I'm kind of glad you're not, because if you were, then I wouldn't be able to rock my Max Crosby gear, because your first move would have been to trade him for picks.
No. Like, we'll trade you the next 4 years for first rounders for Max Crosby. Okay, so
All I know is that 7-round, 21 pick draft that we had was an hour-long draft.
But
That
what I'm
was
saying is, if you choose that many players, like, how efficient of a draft is it really?
Dude, we tried unloading some of those draft picks, huh, Jay?
Is
Yeah,
it
we did.
quantity, or are we talking quality here?
We had both. We had
Yeah.
both.
Both?
That was
Yeah.
a solid drop, bro.
I don't
You know
know.
what it
man.
is? The
Out of
Giants,
those 21 players, how many make the team?
I think a good chunk of those would.
Yeah.
Quite
On a
few would.
53-man roster.
Yeah. Those
Yeah,
are all,
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
15 out of the 21. There you go. Or half.
Yeah.
Well, you know what it was? It was the Giants in the first round. So they made their pick and they took Travis Hunter. And then when it got to our pick at number 6, they sent the mother of all trades. They traded us their entire rest of the 2025 draft and their first round pick for 2026.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, shit, I'll take it. So we took it.
Yep.
They took Shador at number 6. But at that point, we had like 15 picks. But then we just kept moving back, and collecting draft picks. But then we started making some quality moves.
Yeah.
I mean, you saw the roster. You saw what we pulled off. That was some awesome shit. That was fun as hell, though.
Yeah.
I mean, we were scraping the barrel at the bottom now.
I think
I was
towards
gonna
the
say.
last, like 3
I
rounds.
think it was like T-Mac and Graham available at 6.
Yeah.
It was the only 2, yeah.
When you get to rounds 5, 6, and 7, you're really scraping the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
My boy Ducky. Salute,
But
brother.
for the most part, we know now our coaching staff has been set, right? Pete Carroll, the
Thank
head
God.
coach, Chip Kelly, our offensive
Mhm.
coordinator, and Patrick Graham will be coming back as our defensive coordinator.
And
So
Leonard.
now that the that part's done, how do you guys feel about moving forward now to the next phase of the season with that being our coaching staff?
I'm excited now.
Yep.
I mean, I was excited with Pete Carroll, but now that everything else is falling into place, I'm even more psyched for what next year is going to bring. Actually, more so for the rest of this offseason and see how we put this together.
Yeah. I am very excited about this hire. It looks like finally we are on the right direction.
Yeah.
Previous years, I mean, I would question our coaching hires, but this year's been spot on, man. You
How
got
confident
Carrol,
are you feeling with Pete as head coach right now?
very confident. I mean, look,
Yeah.
he brought back PG. We went out and got Chip Kelly. And we already filled in some other coaching spots. Brought back Glenn Olson.
Kept Leonard.
Yeah,
Leonard. Yeah.
Now he has more responsibility, which is great. That means he's getting groomed for something. In my eyes, that's what I think.
Yeah. He
He
did bring his son though, right? As O-line coach.
He did bring his son, who's going to be the
Yeah.
O-line coach. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Philbin's still
That
there.
looks like Jason Momoa.
Yeah,
Does.
he does. I think Philbin's still there. We got that guy from the Commanders, John Glenn. So
Yeah, the linebacker coach.
So
Yeah,
like
that's
as
Carol's
advertised,
buddy right there.
yeah, as advertised, it's a mixture of continuity plus new people that are familiar with the system. So
Yeah.
it has not been clickbait for me with that guy.
How about you, Nate? How you feeling, Mr. USC?
Yeah, I mean, I feel great. I really like Pete Carroll, and
Really?
it's if you couldn't tell, of course. But yeah, I really like Pete Carroll. I was sold when we were still talking about him. Obviously, all offseason I was kind of saying Vrabel. I felt like he was
I
probably
think a lot of us were. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
but
guilty.
obviously, as soon as the Patriots kind of opened up their head coaching position, it was like, all right, let's move on. Let's see who else is there. And honestly, Pete Carroll was right there essentially the whole time. As we started looking into head coaches and obviously Ben Johnson, whatever. But I am super confident in Pete Carroll, and the staff that he is bringing along with him is just a top tier staff. We are making all the right moves. It feels like for the first time in a long time.
Yeah.
And I can only be excited, but
No.
I'm excited every single offseason.
Not the
So
board.
it's like it's hard, But I'm really interested in how Chip Kelly is going to be as offensive coordinator. Obviously, his NFL head coaching tenure was not very good in San Francisco and Philadelphia. So, but he's a really good offensive coordinator. And so I'm hoping he can bring some of that magic that he did with Ohio State over here to the Raiders.
Yeah. All right, Jeff, you're doing something over there. What are you doing, man?
Oh, shit.
So, as you know, I've been
Question
bringing this
mark
up every
now.
and then. So
Oh yeah, we'll
keep
get to
feeling.
that when we get to Kelly. Yeah.
Yep.
But
Nah.
how you
feeling.
feeling with the Carroll and the decisions he's made as a head coach so far?
Me,
Yeah.
I'm happy with it. I'm happy with everything. The only question mark I have is why we keep a Marvin Lewis. That one kind of, I don't understand
Now,
that one.
would that be a Carroll decision, or would that probably be a Spytek Mark decision?
I don't know. I mean, it doesn't seem like he did much of anything last year. I mean,
Right.
if he was there to help out Pierce, he didn't do a good job of that.
He didn't do a good job of that. Yeah, yeah.
No,
Yeah,
I mean, the guy got fired,
Right.
so that alone tells you that
Pete doesn't need
supposed to
really
be there
need
for guidance. He didn't guide
So
him
you
very
said
well.
Philbin
Yeah.
and Lewis Riquette. What is their role?
Yeah.
What is their new title?
Philbin is something it was on the offense. It's like he's like an assistant coordinator or game planner. So I forget what exactly it's called. But he basically
Assistant.
got a promotion, is what he ended up
Yeah,
getting.
he did.
let's
But then Lewis retained the same role.
senior offensive
He's actually-
assistant.
Yeah, he's the assistant head
Senior
coach.
offensive assistant.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Philbin.
As official title.
Philbin. Okay.
Yeah, Philbin.
Yeah. Marv Lewis is
Alright.
listed as the assistant head coach. So basically,
Yeah.
if Pete
So
Carroll
he's Carroll's
goes on the sideline,
assistant
he
head
takes
coach.
over.
Yeah,
What the fuck is that? So like, if something happens to Carroll during the season, kind of like
yeah,
Like
exactly.
I said, if he codes on the sideline, or
Mhm.
But that was the same role he had last year too. So it's like,
There was one thing we didn't mention yet, and that was the new hire they made. We actually have a operations football
the VP.
operations guy
Yeah.
now. Yeah,
Yeah.
we've never had that before. The
From
Raider fans,
Denver.
we're not used to
No.
all this,
From
right?
Denver.
Yeah.
Denver.
As it is, we're not used to having a GM. Really, Al did it so long
No,
on his
Mhm.
own.
There's
McKenzie was probably
positions
the
we never
first
had
one.
before that are now they're filling that never used to exist. which is
Yeah. So now we have a VP of football operations, and that's that dude that came from Denver, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna be helping with like
Yep,
coaching
805.
operations and all that stuff. Hey, really quick, there is a super chat. If you want to go ahead and pull it up.
Well,
Our
I
guy
got you.
Raiders for Chris.
Oh,
Chris
Chris.
Raiders, the
Sorry,
OG Draft
Raiders.
Kings right here.
DraftKings.
Why am I not surprised that Chris was involved in that 21 players?
Bro, that it took an hour, bro. I'm not even lying. I looked at the clock, and then by the time we were done, I was like, "Geez."
Was that the one where I right after I got off?
Right
Yeah.
after you got off, bro.
Yeah.
because it was Jay, myself, Jack, and Chris.
Uh-huh. That's
That was
hilarious.
good, fellas. Just
And
checking
at
in
one
before
point,
I get
Jack's
on
like,
this
"What
back.
players are available?" I'm like, "Are you shitting me?" I'm not running through a list of what's available.
Well,
for
shit, with
players.
as many players as you guys sign or drafted, we don't need free agents, right?
I guess
No, we're
Oh.
pretty
Fill them
much
up with the
didn't.
rookies. Pigs for Pigs says
sir.
7.7 out of 10 confidence in the Raiders. So much it will depend on the draft and re-signing of players. And I'm glad you brought that up, because the next part I wanted to go over was, I know we said a lot of our re-signings depending on who the coaches were going to be, right?
Mhm.
Whether who the OC was, who the DC. We knew with Graham coming back, there would be a bigger chance some of our homegrown stars would stay, right? Morig, maybe Hobbs. I don't want to say Diablo. Spillane being one. The decision on Kuntz and Chason, like what's gonna happen there. So I know with DC coming back, PG coming back as DC, it makes a little bit more sense to bring those guys back than to bring in a whole bunch of new guys, right?
You said Derek Carr's coming back.
No, I
Derek
said
Carr.
PG as the DC. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. I would never say bring Derek Carr back. Are you kidding me?
No.
I mean, he's better than what
Good.
we have, but that's not much either.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, no, we know that PG, but the main thing I wanted to know was the offensive coordinator. And now that we know it's Chip Kelly, right, it could start to make more sense who we start to look at in the draft, not only, right, because of his connections to certain players, right? Ohio State now. Now you look more at those Ohio State running backs than you did before, with Chip Kelly being here, right? Or even the fucking quarterback, even Will Howard. Kind of like name starts to pop up a little bit here and there because of his connection with Chip,
Yeah.
So I don't know what you guys think, how you feel with the Chip Kelly hire, how that's gonna look, how that's gonna change our offense. Is he gonna get the most out of Bowers and what we have? Like, how do you feel about that?
I mean, this bro. I mean, bringing in Chip Kelly is kind of a game changer. He's gonna spread that offense for sure. Definitely. You definitely cannot not consider the Ohio State guys now.
Right? Especially the running backs.
Us three last night we're literally talking about that. Like, okay, now that you have Chip in the driver's seat, he's gonna go for certain dudes that he's familiar with that know the system. Will Howard is definitely now on the table. Judkins and Henderson for sure are on the table. You can get a few more guys. I drafted Emeka. I can't say his last name. He's a wide receiver for them too. Tall receiver. That's another guy you can look at outside of T-Mac, outside of like Trey Harris or like Jaden Higgins. Now you got that guy from Ohio State that you can look at, a tall receiver, which we do need, somebody who's over 6 foot.
Yeah,
so
one of our drafts last night was the Las Vegas Buckeyes. It was
well, remember during Gruden's era, we were the Las Vegas Tigers because of Clemson. We had so many Clemson.
That's right.
Yeah. Gruden was just in love with those motherfuckers from fucking Clemson.
Yeah.
But we were
Clemson and Bama.
Ohio State.
Clemson and Bama. Oh, Leatherwood. Fuck. Don't get me started.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I think it's different this time because obviously Chip Kelly just helped them win the national championship. They know the system. It's just like obviously it's not going to be the same exact system,
right?
But they're going to come to something very familiar. And for somebody who's a young quarterback, if we can't get Dart, or if we get Dart and Will Howard, I mean, this is.
Washington did it a few years back, right? Remember when they got RG3 and Cousins in the same draft? Yeah. But the one thing I will say about Kelly, and this stood out to me more in the championship game than anything, was how much he's changed as a coach. You know, he prepared for that Notre Dame blitz the way no other team had in the playoffs. You know, Georgia didn't do it. Indiana, Penn State, they couldn't contain that Notre Dame blitz, but Chip Kelly did. You know, they rarely got to Howard. He used Howard running. That was probably the most Howard had probably ran all year, right? And then just the play designs that he came up with to go against that Notre Dame blitz, like showed me how much he's changed and gotten better, even better, you know, as an overall offensive coordinator guru. Because before it was all that high flying Oregon shit, remember? Like back yeah. And then he came over here. He tried that in Philly. Didn't work in San Francisco with no weapons, right? So then he went back, and then just seeing the way he's evolved even in college, the way he switched to a running game even when UCLA, and then at Ohio State with the 2-back system. So it just makes me feel good knowing that this isn't the same Chip Kelly that everyone's bitching about from the San Francisco days, you know, from his first stint here in the NFL. Yeah, I mean, they paid the dude $6 million for a reason, you know, the highest paid OC or whatever for a reason. They're actually showing him how committed they are and how much they believe in him. Yeah.
And then with that, which you just said, $6 million. I mean, he is now the highest paid offensive coordinator in the league. You don't pay a man $6 million if you don't have something big planned. I feel something big is coming. Don't know whether it's going to be free agency or the draft, but you can't help, and I know you feel me on this, Leo. Can't help but think that might go for Shador.
Oh, we'll get to that point. I've been waiting for the plan. Let you know the plan. I see Jeff's face already.
He's like, no.
But E.C. Evers makes a good point, and I like this. I actually like this because I like those two when they played each other. We got Michigan's defense in LA with Mike Minter versus Ohio State's offense now in Vegas with us with Chip Kelly. That's going to be an interesting thing to see too, you know? And not to mention that we have Carrol and they have Harbaugh. So that rivalry within itself already, you know? So those LA Vegas games are going to be even better. I'm hoping,
exactly. You know? And the big thing for a while for John Harbaugh was that he couldn't beat Ohio State. So that even, you know, brings in more into it. So if he can't beat, you know, Vegas, here we go.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
I get you though. I get you. But yeah, somebody brought up a question. I think it was Chris. Where'd it go? He's like, would you trade AOC for Milton from the Patriots? Chris, I would if they would even do it. Because if we can get anything for AOC, fuck it. You know, I don't think the Patriots would send Milton over for AOC. I don't think they would value him that high, right? But it would be an option. And I'm not even a Joe Milton fan. Yeah. But it does raise the question about AOC's future. Jeff had the question mark.
Yeah.
Now that our boy Chip Kelly is the offensive coordinator. How are we feeling about that plan now, Jeff?
Well, first of all, did you watch Chip Kelly's press conference today?
Yeah, I did.
You did watch that. All right. What was
Mhm.
your take on that when he talked about when they asked him about the quarterback position?
Um,
I want to see if it's the same one I took away from it. And I've seen other people take away the same take I did.
I guess it's a little. It came off with like there's not one set type of quarterback that he's looking for.
Mhm.
You know, it doesn't have to be a prototypical size, things like that. It's more going to be about like the player, the type of plays they can make. I mean, you could have someone who's 6 foot, what is going to run your offense, but to me, it's like he didn't show to me that he wants to go get Sanders. Because to me, he didn't describe Sanders, but it's open to see what type of quarterback they would want to be able to run his system.
Because
That
what
might be
I
on
took,
purpose too.
huh?
I was saying something that might be on purpose why he didn't describe Shador. Right?
That's what I was thinking in my head, but that was just me being a Shador's fan. Yeah.
What I kind of took away from it is pretty much almost his exact words were he wants to work with the talent on the roster now. This is what he pretty much said, and to work with them to build around them and adapt to them. What system works best for them. So
Right.
prior to that, when I knew what his type of system usually is, I was kind of like, still 2025, but now I've changed my plan now. So hold on. Hang on.
Big development here. Big development.
I'm still sticking with it.
Oh my
God.
Because
Oh my God.
I think
I
Jeff
honestly
has
think-
selective hearing, bro. I honestly
honestly
do.
think-
Hey, my boy Turf is joined. Welcome, brother.
Yes,
welcome.
salute,
welcome.
Turf.
Sir.
Congrats, brother. Thank you.
Mhm.
Appreciate it.
I honestly think that he is willing to try and make it work rather than seriously thinking about trading up. Because that's what's going to the thought process. Because there's always that chance that he's not going to fall to us. There's 3 teams in front of us that need quarterbacks. So I'm willing to bet those 2 are gone. So then when we're going to get either one of them is to trade up. And it's going to cost us pretty much this draft and part of next draft to move up.
I don't think the price is that high though for these 2.
I'm telling you,
Not compared to what it was last year for those 3. Yeah.
You're right. You're absolutely correct on that. But I
Yeah.
still think it's going to cost us a good chunk from this year's draft and probably a first round next year too.
Yeah.
See, I don't know why we kept Marvin Lewis either.
Yeah. When you guys told me that, I was like, what? Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Mhm.
It seemed like
I
one
just-
of those Davis type scholarships where they just keep people on and pay them or whatever.
I just feel that with moving up for them, it's going to handcuff us for the rest of the draft on what because Pete Carroll wants to get as many players as he wants or as he can. Because if he wants to shorten the time frame that it's going to take for him to rebuild this team or retool it, he's going to need every pick that we've got this year and some, not lose picks to move up and get that.
But then wouldn't he also utilize free agency though?
Mm-hmm.
Because remember that comes first.
No, I know that. That. But honestly, I don't have a problem. I know the big name getting kicked around right now for a quarterback is bringing Mariota back into the building.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah. Oh,
that Oregon connection. I know.
I'll tell you right now, I'd rather have him than Donald. I don't trust Donald.
I don't trust Darnold based on what
Not
I
at
saw
all.
what he did on those games.
And
when
then you
they
look at
needed
some of
him.
the other quarterbacks. Flacco, 40 years old. Wilson, Wilson and Fields. They're not good. Fields isn't good. I'm sorry. I don't think Fields is the right fit either.
Oh God.
I think he's just a bust at this point.
Yeah, Fields would be interesting to me because I don't even want to say it because so many Raider fans are just hoping that we get a new Rich Gannon, somebody who was just floating around. We get him and he becomes the MVP with us. And
people have.
I don't know. I think Fields had his chance. I don't know. I don't see it being successful with us. But I mean, it is Pete Carroll, and I saw what he did with Geno, and I was really impressed what he did with Geno. Because to me, Geno was straight basura before Pete. Like
he was.
Geno, I would have just like hell no, But just to see what Pete did with Gino, who knows? Maybe they can work some magic with someone like Fields. But yeah, I'm kind of with you on that one. I don't know. As far as Mariota, I don't know. I'm tired of the retreads. You know, like he's been in how long already?
You know, that's why I think they'd be willing not to trade up, and let's just see if we can grab Dart as soon as possible. In worst case scenario, we grab Howard. You know, again, I'm more on board with the Howard thing now, with him coming over with his former OC, and basically it would just be like a continuation, but with better talent around them because they're professional players. They're more experienced, they're older, they're bigger, they're stronger than these college kids. Especially if we get him a good running back and a top wide receiver to throw to, that changes a lot. And if we get Ohio State running backs too, another guys he's familiar with.
Henderson, yeah.
You know, that's why
Arnie brings up a good point. I was going to ask you about this, and it's my biggest fear. He said Chip Kelly's presser, it was about adapting to quarterback in the system, right? I know a lot of us want Minshew gone, right? Minshew gone. Based now that it's Chip Kelly as an offensive coordinator, the money they invested in Minshew, do they give Minshew another shot with a better offensive coordinator who may be able to utilize his skill set better than the dumbasses we had before? And do we end up keeping or giving Minshew another shot? Or would you?
I think the support and cast this year could be better than what he started with last year.
Yeah.
So that's a bonus.
Yeah, well, because we already think about we got our three solid linemen, we said, right? We got the center, we got the tackles. So we still need our guards. We got 3 out of the 5 line. We need 2 guards, right? That was weird.
Oh.
Still frozen.
I'm like, let me carry on. But let me tell you about Minshew. I mean, look, Minshew, we saw what he does. We've always questioned his decision making. I think even if you put in a better line, which most likely will happen, he broke his collarbone, and it's on his throwing hand. We don't know how he's going to come back from that. He might not be the same guy. Most likely than not, he's not going to get any better, even if you put in a better line. So I think you just have to go ahead and move on from him. And if you're going to focus on somebody, you might as well be, if you're not going to go out and get a free agent, which I think you should, you focus on AOC. Because you just can't bet on Minshew, because we've already seen what he does, what he's done here. He's done in Indianapolis. Though he had a better situation there, it's still going to be the same thing. It just there's some dudes that they're just not the one. He's not the one. Yeah. So,
yeah, I completely agree with that.
You're saying AOC's not the one?
No. Minshew, yeah.
Minshew, no. I can't see keeping him. Absolutely not.
No, I don't give a fuck if you put Buddha in there and try to make him better. Jesus Christ, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So, I mean, we got to get away from that. We got to move on. We got to part ways and just focus on somebody else. Like I was telling Jeff, I'm not an AOC guy, right? But if the things go the way that it's planned, and you build an offensive line, you protect quarterback, you build up that run game, he's going to look a little bit better, but it's still not the answer. I still think you can either get it at free agency. I mean, normally bringing a guy from the draft and plugging him in to start right away is not an ideal thing. Unless
I thought Brady didn't want to do that. He wants his
right, exactly. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, why would you do that? So if you're gonna do, but if that's your route, who else is better to do that? There's only maybe like 2 quarterbacks.
I heard you say about Minshew and his collarbone, but I wouldn't say AOC is the most durable either. How many
No,
games
he's
did
not.
he miss this year because he landed wrong on his knee or he
Yeah.
hurt his hand throwing because he
Out
hit
of,
it?
out
Right?
of the two, who would you want to stick with?
Oh my god,
Right?
that's
You
like
know the
asking me if I
answer.
want to eat squash or zucchini. And I don't like either.
I like zucchini more.
I ate them both.
Yeah, see, I don't like either. Yeah, like
Yeah, you
oh
gotta eat
god,
one.
yeah.
Well, you
Yeah, it was
don't.
just a horrible thought that went through my head. Like, damn, imagine if they decided to run with Minshew again.
Yeah.
You know, like that would be
Yeah.
insane.
That's the
Yeah.
one thing I don't want to have happen.
Mhm.
I don't like that at all.
Nah,
Mm-mm.
either
Minshew?
No.
Uncle Rico or Farva.
Oh, I'm fine with obviously with Favre, but
Mm-hmm.
not Minshew.
I think the important part is going to be how we upgrade the offensive line, right? If we can sign that guard from Kansas City, if we
Yeah.
can get that full. Maybe get another one, or in the draft get another one. The running back is going to be the big key. I know a lot of us are split on free agent running backs, right? Who you would want to bring up. I know Chris. Is it Chris that's all over Chubb? Or somebody's all over Chubb, right?
Oh,
They
yeah.
want Chubb. And then
Yeah.
Najee's another one, right? Najee's another one that's out there.
I'm big on Najee.
You're big on Najee also, yeah. So it would be like, what else do we decide to do when it comes to that running back room? Do we bring in another one? Do we just draft two, to go with what we have now, which is nothing really, Some more hope for Sincere. Hope Abdullah has another year left in him to be that formidable, whatever. Yeah. I mean, is Lobby going to get a shot in this new regime?
That's right.
I could see him fitting a Chip Kelly style offense, but is he going to get over that? Maybe I guess that fumbleitis he might have had, and maybe that's why they didn't put him in as much. But it's going to be crazy to see what we do on that running back and on that line. I think that determines where we go with a quarterback.
Here's the thing with Lobby too. He may get a little bit of a confidence boost having a whole new coaching regime come in. Because I mean, the one time he carried this past season, he fumbled and he never saw a light of day. In the back. So that might have an impact on him if he's still there. I don't know what their plan is with that at this point. Who knows? We don't know any of the thoughts on what they want to do with the players on this cut team, like who they're planning on cutting or any of that crap. We're not going to know for
No, we'll know what next month. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
At the beginning of next month is when we'll know who gets cut, who we're going to start bringing on. Ernesto brings up we can't trade out of the 6th. The Jets are picking 7th, and they will get Dart. I mean, do we start worrying if we pass up on Dart at 6? Is he going to be available for us later? You think about last year's draft. How many people thought Penix was still going to be there for us?
True.
And then Atlanta came out of nowhere and drafted him, threw a monkey wrench in there. But, luckily we ended up with Bowers. But, I mean, it's crazier things have happened in the draft, Yeah.
Yeah. But go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, honestly, like, as big as a fan I am of Dart, if the Jets want to pick him that high at 7, I'm completely fine with falling back and picking Howard in the later rounds so we can continue to build the offense up, because obviously we're not just a quarterback away. We're not, and the quarterbacks in this draft are going to have to sit behind somebody, AOC, Minshew, whoever we bring in. They're still going to have to sit a year, so it's like it's not worth picking, honestly, really anybody, in my opinion, at 6 or 7 that high after those 2 quarterbacks at least.
Yeah. And to piggyback off of Nate, we got to be careful about overreaching. And we talked about this on last night's show. We got to be careful on overreaching. Can't be desperate to go out and get a quarterback. Getting Dart at 7, that's just ridiculous. And if the Jets want to do that, by all means, that's on them, But if you're getting Jackson Dart at 7, that means you're starting him. And a guy like him, where he still has quite a bit of work to do, you're not gonna. It's gonna be a failure. You're gonna ruin him. That's what's gonna happen. So you got to be careful on how you draft these guys. You can't overreach.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Mr.
Question
LaFontaine in the back.
from the New England Booster Club. So if we draft Dart, you're saying we have to start him right away, correct?
No. If you
just
draft,
said
no,
that.
no, I didn't say that. Listen to what I said. I
Yes,
said,
you did.
if
Even
you-
Leo's
I did
saying it.
Listen, can I talk? Let me
Yes.
talk, bro. I
Yeah.
said if you get him at 7, you're most likely drafting him. You're most likely starting him. I didn't say draft him. I just said if you get him at 7, if the Jets get him at 7, they're most likely going to start him. Why are you going to overreach that high for Jackson Dart?
So if we get him, do we start him right away?
Why are we going to get him at 6?
At 6, like hypothetically,
said
if
it.
we do,
Why
hypothetically,
are
if
we
we
gonna get
do
him at
pick him at 6,
Yeah.
hypothetically,
So why are
I
you going to get him
think-
at 6?
Well, because
I'm saying
between,
like
I'll
if
tell
it's
you
already
why.
done, it's not
Between
up to us.
now and April 27th, you have the combine, you have pro
Mhm.
days,
Yeah,
you have the hype that comes with these players. If you would have told me last year after the national championship game that McCarthy was going to go where he did, I would have laughed at you.
yeah.
No way McCarthy goes that fucking high. He didn't even play that good in the championship game, right? But they won. But what happens is you get the combine, you get the pro days, you get the media hyping these dudes up, and you get players to move up more likely than
Right.
when they were going to get taken. So is it unlikely? Probably not. In my mind, I'm with you. I don't think other than those two, these dudes are not going to get top based on the talent that's in the draft. Right?
Realistically,
Based on where you
how
rank it.
far do you think
Yeah.
he's going to go? Realistically.
No, I think it would be. I said we should get him in the later first round so we
Yeah.
can
Right.
still have that fixture
Yes.
option.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct. And that's what we did. That's what
Yeah.
we've done. And, you know, me and Jeff did
Yeah.
exactly that. So that's what I'm saying.
But I could
If-
see him going higher though. Yeah.
But if New York, if the Jets take him, that's on them.
Yeah.
We have options. We're not.
Yeah. We
We
can't
have-
worry about taking someone.
We
'cause
can't
don't
worry
want
about
to.
it.
Yeah.
You know, like not for a Jackson Dart.
Yeah.
You know,
Mhm.
if it's like Shador or Cam, that's different. But if the Jets get him at 7, well, all right, cool. Well, you get him
Right.
at 7. Good luck to you. Make sure don't
Yeah.
fuck that guy.
I mean,
Well,
that's kind of like what I said when Minnesota took McCarthy. You know, good
Mhm.
luck. Well, good luck on that one, fool. Like shit.
But
We'll see how
how
that
is that
goes.
different from Ward or Shador?
Because
Ward
Ward and
I
Shador
think
have already
Ward-
been the top 2 quarterbacks.
Mhm.
And we're not. You're the one who's saying if you pick one, you have to start him. We know if we take Shador,
I didn't
Brady
say
already
that.
said he's not playing the first year. He don't
No,
want
and
his
I
quarterback
agree.
to
They
play.
shouldn't start right away.
Yeah. Mhm.
And I don't think Dart should start right away either.
No, I don't either. Even if we get Dart, Shador,
No, I
Yeah,
said the
Howard?
Jets. If the Jets
Yeah.
get him at 7, they will most likely start him. Why are you going to go and reach at 7? The way the current
yeah, that
rankings
would be
are.
so much too. Because then if they Jets get him at 7, does that mean A-Rod's still there? If A-Rod's still there, then he's not going to play. He'll likely sit behind A-Rod, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Mhm. But the key guy we brought in also is our quarterback whisperer, Greg Olsen. You know, bringing him in to me made it seem like, oh, okay, Tom. All right, you're gonna go get my boy. That's the plan. That's the plan. He's gonna go get my boy Shador. Let him sit with Greg, learn a little bit. You know, I'm gonna be all happy coming back home from Green Bay because we got Shador. Jeff's gonna be upset.
We're gonna have to give up so much to move up there.
I don't know if we're gonna give it up, but I'm thinking in my mind he's gonna fall to us based on Garrett leaving Cleveland. Makes me mean they're gonna lean more towards defense than they will a quarterback. You know,
And then you still have the Giants though, and that's where
I know we
wants
still
to
have
go.
the Giants. The Giants is the one that would worry me about them taking him. Yeah, but then I also see the Titans, or from what I've been seeing, the Titans really like they do like Cam. They love them some Cam Ward. The Titans.
The
Yeah.
Titans.
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah.
But will they get him? That's the question.
Who the Titans? I don't know. Or would they get Travis? You know, they're gonna go for Travis.
Or will they get Abdul?
Abdullah. All right. Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you right now, in free agency or whatever, if Myles Garrett is gone from Cleveland and Carter's there at their pick, I see them taking him because he's
Oh
you know,
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
he's the next
yeah.
closest thing to a complete
Mhm.
replacement for Myles Garrett. Without
What
a
up,
doubt.
AR? What's going on, big
Mhm.
dog?
Yeah.
What's up,
And
AR?
it makes sense. It makes sense, Jeff, because like that's
Bring
a
in
big
Wilson.
loss that they have because they still have
That's
Watson.
a huge loss for them, bro. Miles Garrett,
Yeah.
Jesus. Yeah. My thing is that's going to be the most interesting to me is what someone's going to give them for Myles Garrett.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, you look at what happened with Luka, right? Straight trade rate.
Oh
He
yeah.
had no business getting Luka for a little bit as
No
well,
business.
right? They were talking about it earlier on the radio, like at least got 2 or 3 first rounders for fucking Luka,
Mhm.
right? So just to see how that went down, and then it makes me wonder, like, what are teams going to actually give up to get Myles Garrett? Like, what's Cleveland going to get? You know, are they going to get multiple first round picks for him?
I'm sure Mark Cuban's not happy with that move.
No, he was
Oh
not.
man,
He
there's
was
so
not.
much I wanted to.
I've
into
heard
that
rumors
move.
that he's extremely pissed at that GM.
Oh,
I would
that
be.
man should be fired, bro.
Oh yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
follow basketball, but I know enough not to get rid of a guy like that for what you got for him.
Even
Yeah,
if you
exactly.
were gonna get rid of him, it's what you got in return.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
I mean, you let
Yeah.
go of this kid that's phenomenal, and what you got back from him. I mean, that's like trading Tom Brady in his prime for Joe
Arnie,
Flacco.
I agree.
You
Can
know,
he fix Uncle Rico? I don't think anybody can fix those two, bro.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna say stupid is what stupid does. He said Genty is probably the safest pick. I feel. I don't know if he's a safe pick. I really don't. I know it seems like it because he's the big running back. One, he has a lot of miles on him already for being a college running back. You gotta remember when we got JJ, he didn't have that many miles already coming from Alabama.
No.
They have so
Yeah.
many good fucking running backs there. You know, you're talking about Genty. Genty was run down to the ground, dude. 20
He had
plus
20
carries,
carries.
sometimes 30 carries a game. You know,
Yeah.
that insane. Yeah. So I don't think it would be a safe pick, but especially not where we are at 6. You know, I still see him as being like a Jerry Jones, like I want that guy type, you know, pick. I want that dude. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He said, Armando, my doctor asked me if we are gonna do good next year, and I said, hell yeah. He said, grow up in the Bay Area. He grew up in the Bay Area. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, here we go with this. AOC's already putting in off-season work. I saw videos yesterday. One thing about him, he's thinking of ways to improve his weaknesses. I hope he fixes those goddamn knees.
Yeah, facts, bro. I don't think you can fix that. Unless he starts
Yeah, see,
sprinting.
he broke his thumb and then he bruised his knee. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Justin Fields is a name that's out there. Fields. I know
I like Trey Lance.
Russell
Greg.
Wilson and stuff got put to silence, right?
The
Yeah,
what?
he said he was still
out there.
He said.
Didn't
he's
Russell
not
say he's
going.
not going anywhere? He's staying in
Yeah.
Pittsburgh.
He said he's concentrating on Pittsburgh, on the Steelers.
Yeah, he
Okay.
wants to stay in Pittsburgh if he could.
Oh, okay. I'm sure Luka wanted to stay in Dallas, but we know how that shit goes.
Oh, they both got caught by surprise, bro. They're like, I didn't know what the fuck happened. They just told me.
Arnie says, is Dart better than Minshew and AOC right now? There's a big upside to Dart than there will be with Minshew and AOC. Yeah. There's a way higher upside. Yeah.
I think so as well.
Yeah. I mean, I think that goes with any rookie, right? That we get, whoever it is we get. We're looking at the upside. Of course, there's going to be struggles. There's going to be days, probably games we're going to lose our shit with them because they're rookies. And, you know, I think to expect one to come out there and just ball out. I mean, even the greatest, fucking, wasn't he Manning? What was his rookie year, right? He was fucking horrible. He probably had how many interceptions? I think he led the league in interceptions that year.
Yeah, I think he still has the record for it, actually.
Yeah, so
it wasn't a good year.
I think when it comes to that, like, we got to realize there's going to be a learning curve to whoever our rookie quarterback is. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
The O-line needs to become our strength. That is for sure. That is true.
Yeah.
They will. They will address it for sure.
Well, again, in Pete Carroll's and Chip Kelly's type of scheme, it's the O-line is everything. Without that
you know,
O-line,
with Chip, is it power? Is it zone blocking? Is it a mixture of both? Because I've seen both.
With him?
Yeah, with Chip.
It's a mix. It's definitely a mix. It's not
a mix, right?
Yeah, it's not all zone or it's not all power exactly. It's basically it's situational. It's what the call is going to be.
Hey, shout out to Chris for the
Yes.
5 free memberships.
Hell
Appreciate
yeah.
it, dog.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh man, yeah, I know it's a mixture. So the reason I asked, because I know my thing last year with our O line was we were doing a lot of zone when I felt we were built more for power.
Oh, we were doing
Right,
only
and then-
zone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We were
It
doing
is
only
for-
zone.
and that shit was like
Majority of
to
the
me
year.
was
It was trash.
part of why our run game fucking sucks so damn much, right?
Mhm.
So I guess my thing was that what are we gonna do as far as with our O line? Are we able to, with the guys we have, to be able to do both power and zone?
I don't see why not. Well, with the guys we have,
Yeah,
not all of them.
Yeah.
I don't think with Parham and whoever's going to be on the left side for the guard, we're not going to be able to. I mean, that's
yeah.
why
You
it's
know,
a
you're not.
credit that we
What
do a
about what's
free
his name?
agent.
Meredith. How do you
Yeah,
feel about
Meredith
Meredith?
could possibly, if we don't get anybody in free agency, which I think
He
we
would be the
should.
only one.
There's a decent amount of good offensive linemen out there. I think Meredith could step up. Is he still under contract? Is he a free agent? I think he might be a free agent.
We should start doing that next week on our show. We'll
I'll
start
check
seeing
with
the free
Dante.
agents that are out there,
Mhm.
and we can start looking at. 'Cause that's gonna come up pretty soon. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Another one. He said, "I had high hopes for Lobby. I think a lot of people did, bro. A lot of people did.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still work in progress. Excuse me.
Yeah, for
The only-
sure.
Yeah. I mean, would you call it like that's a wrap on Lobby,
No.
No.
or do you
This
think
is-
there's
they
still
just
hope? He
finished
still has
his
time to
rookie year,
develop
yeah.
into something.
Oh yeah.
We-
Yeah.
We only got 2 free agent offensive linemen. That's
Okay.
White Hair and Andres Pete.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. See, AR said crazy
both
that
in their
Collier played the
30s.
last game and not Lobby. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. Honestly.
Henderson with Scadaboo would be a crazy combo.
Ooh. That'd be nice.
I know for a lot of people, the whole twerking at practice, they didn't like that. Yeah.
Oh God.
Aaron Jones is another one. Aaron Jones.
He's too
Aaron
old.
Jones, Najee, veteran free agent back, and then draft Judkins or Scadaboo. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Draft both of them if we can.
Yeah.
Hey, how are we
that's what I'm
feeling
saying.
about Cooper Cup? Do we stay out
Oh,
of it?
that's right. I think we
Should
stay
go
out
in
of
on
it.
it? Should we go in? Do we let him go to a winner? Or
Okay, it's a trade, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's gonna be a
the
trade.
Rams are saying they're going to trade him. Yeah.
Depends on what they're looking for.
They said they'd be willing to take on a bunch of this cap too. I think about
And
20 mil.
he would be making about 20 mil, right?
Yeah. Well, so he's still under contract for 2 more years.
And he's
And
on the
he
other
makes-
side of the 30 age, right? He's 31, 30 now.
I believe
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
So you know
And
the
he-
way the NFL is. Once you hit 30, it's all downhill from there.
That's
Yeah.
why I'd rather have DK Metcalf.
Woo! Say that louder, Jeff.
I'd rather have DK Metcalf.
Bro, I would love it if we got DK Metcalf, man.
I'm totally.
I don't know
all
why
for it.
my boy Chris Protect the Shield isn't sold on DK. I don't know why. I have to talk to Chris about that, but
I'm not
man.
super sold on DK. either.
What?
Not
I know.
not extremely sold. I feel like you can get arguably someone that could be just as productive in T-Mac and could be better.
Okay, but we would be using our sixth pick for him.
Yeah, yeah.
If we got, we wouldn't have to. We traded for our receiver.
You would have to use a third, possibly, probably our second,
See,
because
and that's
we
crazy.
got.
That's why I want to see what they give for homeboy from
Cup?
Cleveland, because
Oh,
I know
here.
we might have certain expectations of what teams give up, but then when
Yeah.
you see what they're traded for, you're like, what the fuck? Like that's all they gave up? You
Yeah,
know?
because if you put it in perspective, Devontae Adams only got a 3rd-round pick, and he was over
Only a
30.
third-round pick for Devontae. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's still arguably one of the best receivers in the league, and
Mhm.
but he's older, and they took on the entire cap hit.
They took on
So-
the entire contract. Yeah.
Exactly. That's why it was only a third. So for DK, he's younger, not as productive. So, but he's definitely younger, and he's gonna want to get paid. So that's why I'm still kind of putting it right there, the 3rd, maybe 4th.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. I think that's maybe 2/3. They'll probably want more for DK because he's younger.
Cup going to the pan.
What would you give up for DK, Jeff? GM Jeff. GM New England.
GM
Booster
Jeff,
I
yeah.
would
Jeff
definitely start with
Spytek.
that third- I would
Jeff
definitely
Jeff
start with,
Spytek.
I would definitely start with the third rounder for Devontae that we got.
The one we got for Devontae.
Yeah.
So one this year, not next year.
No, this year's.
This year's. Okay.
I would give up this year's for it. I mean, I'd even be willing to swap first round picks with them, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
They
Yeah.
can move up to 6, we'll move back to theirs. We'll still be fairly high enough up where it won't be much of an impact if we do end up grabbing Dart at that number too.
Yeah. And
You know?
I'm glad Ernesto brought this up because that's what we were talking about. He's like, yeah, we thought getting Knicks early and Penix early was ridiculous. And probably most people did, right? When the Broncos took Knicks where they did, Atlanta took Penix. We're like, whoa, that's way too early. Both of them should have been at least second round, right? Maybe even third round quarterback for Knicks, whatever some people were saying. But we have to address the most needed position ASAP. You know, Dart can be coached, especially if he sits for a year with a bridge quarterback. Mm-hmm. So that's what I'm saying. That even though it might not seem feasible to us, like no way Dart goes that high, but like I wouldn't be surprised based on even like
just
what
out
happened
of pure
last.
necessity.
Yeah, just how much the league values that quarterback position. Like they might not be so rated higher on the draft board, but based on like team needs and needing the quarterback. You know, like I think I heard Rich Gannon the other day talk about there's only 10 teams in the league that actually have their quarterback, 10 out of 32. And then there's another 10 that maybe have their dude, right? And then there's the rest like us that are trying to figure it out.
You see Chris's post? My wife and 5 dogs for Metcalf.
Oh, damn, bro. He said Fields and Genty. Can you imagine? It would open opportunity for the quick pass like crazy. And that's a lot of what the league is going to too. Look at the 2 teams in the Super Bowl. That RPO, right? I know we talked about it with Gravy last time.
Sure.
Gravy talked about the triple option. Now, bro's not a triple option.
It's
Yeah,
not
they're
a
just
triple
using a
option,
receiver
yeah.
instead of a fullback. Almost not a triple option, but it's still
an
RPO, right?
Yeah.
It's RPO. Yeah. So, I mean, I could see us if we have the right amount of players, you know, being able to switch to something like that. But I mean, in Madden, it sounds good to have someone like Fields and Genty. You know,
exactly.
Kind of like when they introduced the Wildcat back in like Madden 2010, something like that. Remember?
Yeah, the Dolphins.
And then you can line McFadden back there and like just run with the Raider speed, and it was unstoppable type shit. But yeah, I did see this. I'm a big Jimmy Butler fan. So hey, how about Jimmy Butler to the Warriors? That trade got him fucked. Did you see how much money he's getting for 2 years?
Oh yeah,
that is crazy, bro. Oh, but anyway, back to football.
I don't care. We got Luka, bro. Nothing else. I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
Bro,
about
I got
no
my
other
Luka
trade.
jersey on the way, Nate.
Bro,
way.
I bought mine last night.
Did you?
I bought mine last night. I swear.
He said, "Who cares if the Raiders take Dart at 6? Denver got Bo Nix in the first." And
but that was at 12.
That goes back to like what we were saying, right? Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If we
12,
trade for Metcalf and we swap first round picks with Seattle, we could take Dart at Seattle's pick.
They're gonna give us Dart. I mean, DK
They're gonna give us
and their
DK
first
and
round.
Their first round?
We're gonna
exactly.
We're gonna give them this first. We're gonna give them the number 6 overall. They can, if T-Mac's there, they can just fill it with T-Mac.
No, we can't. No, we can't give them the 6th round. No.
I'm not. Yeah,
I wouldn't give up a first round pick for DK.
No,
we swap first round picks. We still have a first round pick. We just
what number are they picking at?
18.
Oh, I'm not back in the teens. I'm not doing this again.
They're in the
I'm
teens.
halfway through the draft.
Then you pick
Give
Dart
them
there,
next
but then
year's. Give them next
you
year's.
miss out on a lot.
You could do that. Not this year's.
But I don't think you would have to do that for DK.
No,
You have to do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's what
One that might be out there. It's not talked about, but we'll see after the Super Bowl. And it's Mr. I like to read a book while my team's out there. AJ Brown.
AJ Brown, yeah.
He's big.
I like AJ Brown.
Still young.
And he's not a diva either.
He's not a deep. Oh, he's a reader.
I'm fine. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
I'm cool. I'm
He's
cool
an
with AJ
intellectual.
Yeah. I mean, would you say what he's doing is being a diva by reading because they don't throw him enough?
No,
Not really.
Yeah. So what about Williams at pick 6?
Williams.
Williams.
Williams. Who's Williams?
Yeah, which one is Williams?
What
I'm trying to
Williams?
think.
Blacktown?
Yeah.
What Williams, bro? That's what I was trying to see.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to figure
He's like,
out.
I'm gonna get my
a little bit more
Timu Luka
clarity.
jersey.
There you go,
She
bro.
said the
I'll say
only
Laker.
quarterback in the draft who is nearly NFL ready is Ward.
Yeah, that's
Mm.
that's my take as well. I completely
Tom
Yeah.
Brady begs to differ.
Mm-hmm.
He might be talking about Mikael Williams from Georgia.
Mikael Williams from Georgia.
Mm.
Yeah, edge rusher.
Ah,
I don't think he's
okay,
better than
okay.
Graham, Will Johnson, or T Mac though.
Man, if we're at 6, I doubt homeboy from Penn State will be there. If he's there, you have to take
Yeah.
him.
Oh yeah,
Right?
yeah. Completely agree.
But if Graham is there, or even Will Johnson, I would not be mad if they took either one of those dudes, man.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Number 6.
Oh yeah.
And number
Yeah.
6.
Oh
Uh-huh.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
And I
place
know a
where
lot of
you
people
can
say you don't
stay
need a
and feel super
DT. DTs
comfortable.
are in a position of need, but you know how much of a difference a defensive tackle like him, next to Wilkins and Max and whoever we have, either Kuntz or Chase on the edge and Tyree, will make on that defensive line, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mahomes will be
Trenches.
running for his life, man.
Oh my God,
you know,
Trenches. Yeah.
in our
That front line would be.
you know, we'll
massive.
get after her. We'll get after Knicks. Yeah, I think that'll even help solve the fucking the running game problem. You know, having 2 solid D tackles like that. Mhm.
Yo, check what Sean
Yeah,
Johnson
Sean Johnson
wrote.
said.
What happened?
Check what Sean Johnson said. Salute, brother.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
I said, salute, guys. The Raiders are hiring Notre Dame running back coach Dylan McCullough as a running back. Yeah, as a running back coach. Notre Dame McCullough produced Telvin Coleman, Jordan Howard, Ron.
Damn, are they really?
Yeah, Traylon Williams,
Oh,
Jeremiah Love.
shoot, I didn't know we're losing our running back coach. Notre Dame has had really good running backs, man. You could even add Audric Estime on there. Audric Estime was he was solid,
badass,
bro. Mm-hmm. Ask the USC fans.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I was sad to see him go to Denver, bro. Mm-hmm. Damn, I did not know that. Okay. Did you see what other coaches were let go? And I was kind of sad about one of them.
Which one?
I was kind of sad about our defensive back coach.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they let go of Cadillac Williams and
So they
Edgar
let go of Scott Turner,
Bennett.
Cadillac Williams, Edgar Bennett, Mitch Singler, Fred
Deuce
Walker,
Deuce stayed.
Andre Carter, Mike Cadwell, he's a linebacker coach, Ricky Manning Jr., and Josh Phillips.
I don't know why I thought PG would have wanted Richie Manning Jr. to stay. I was kind of surprised by that one. I thought because Robbie stayed, he would stay too.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Yeah. I was kind of surprised by that. Mm-hmm. I was like, damn. But I mean, who knows? Maybe they want to bring in their Pete wants to bring in his guys to go with PG and Leonard. Yeah.
well, they got Marvin Lewis back.
Hey, just in case something happens to Pete, right?
Right.
Oh man, that's what he was saying. Dude, we just hire a running back coach? That's what homeboy was saying. The one from Notre Dame, which is not a bad hire, man. I'm telling you, Notre Dame has produced some really good running backs. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's going to be our running back coach.
Did
I
they win
am
a
not
national
mad at it.
championship with any of those running backs? Oh,
Oh.
Trying to see
What did
if
he
I see
say?
something on that.
I didn't say nothing.
They're part of the reason why they got to that national championship. If anybody tells you Riley Leonard is the reason they got there, no. I heard rumor that Cup is going to the Patriots. Somebody
Really?
said that. I forgot what I was
I
listening
wouldn't
to.
be
And they said
surprised.
he would be the perfect white
Yeah.
receiver in New England. Yeah.
For Josh McDaniels, huh? Just like we thought
Right? That's what they were
Hunter
saying.
Renfro was
Like,
supposed to be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I mean, we got Spytek. We got Tom. Did you guys hear what Tom said earlier when he was asked about his
No.
involvement in the team?
No.
Oh, it's for the long term that he wants to do for a really long time.
For a really long time.
Yep.
So those of you who were down, just how much involved he's gonna be in the decisions, he's gonna be very involved in the decisions.
Yeah.
Oh, he's definitely all in. I mean, it's obvious.
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah,
Jeff, wouldn't you say it's about time for us as a Raider organization that we start having someone like that in our front office?
Finally.
We needed a person like that for a long fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
Long
Yeah.
time.
Mhm.
Even when Al Davis was still here, we this team could have been salvaged so many times over in the past. I will say this: out of all the years that I've been a Raiders fan, I feel so confident right now to the point where I honestly feel as though this is the best coaching staff I've ever seen beyond the Tom Flores era.
What
By
about
far
Gruden
the best
1.0?
Huh?
What about the Gruden 1.0 era?
Right now, they're kind of neck and neck. We'll see what happens as the season goes
Okay.
or as the time goes. But I still think the ensemble cast with this crew is, I think it's top notch right now. Again, I'd still put it as the best since Flores, with the potential to be better than Gruden for sure. So right now, I would still give the edge to Gruden his first time around with us.
Yeah,
But
not
after
2.0,
that-
1.0, the first time around. Yeah.
Yeah, the first time. 2nd time
Mhm.
was a disaster.
Ooh,
You know,
someone said
but
that
the
DK
first
is
time there was
turning
still Al
green.
Davis involved in drafting players and everything. So that was that was even in itself different. You know, when Gruden was fully in charge of it, like he was his second time,
Oh,
fucking decision.
So
yeah, that
bad.
was Tanner
Which
Muse.
shocked me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's that running back that we drafted? The one that we ended up cutting? I can't remember his name,
know.
bro. Oh my god. But yeah, it was just bad. And especially the way it went down with by trading away Mac to get all these picks, right? That was supposed to be our future. And then
Yeah.
totally fucking all that up. And
They
not
weren't
having
even like our
anything to show
immediate
for other
future.
than
They were nothing.
yeah.
Those
Yeah.
picks all went to waste.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy because people always say like that's such a bad trade. It really was not a bad trade. Like we got 3 first rounders in the same
Yeah.
year. Like it's not
There
a
you
bad
go.
trade. It's not a bad return. What we did with those picks is fucking terrible though. And that's you can't blame anybody but the Raiders and John Gruden.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
It wasn't a bad trade. You're right, Nate. It wasn't what we got. It was what we did with what we
Yes.
got that made it so bad.
Mhm.
Yeah. Because you look at the Herschel Walker trade, right? Everything they gave up to get Herschel Walker to the Cowboys. What made
Mhm.
that trade so valuable to the Dallas was everything they got, the players they chose, they selected.
Yep.
Build
exactly.
that fucking team.
Emmett
You know?
Smith was a #1 product from that draft, from that
Mhm.
trade.
Yeah.
That's
Mhm.
basically what they replaced Herschel Walker with was Emmett Smith. That's what
They got Emmett,
that
they got
trade
Aikman, they
built
got
their
Irvin,
Super
they
Bowl.
got Maryland. They got a bunch of dudes
Yeah, hell yeah.
out there in Dallas from all that stuff. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They built their squad with that.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah, I told you that's what I mean. That was their Super Bowl was that trade right there for those draft
Mhm.
picks that made
Yeah.
those Super Bowls.
Yeah.
Without
And that was
draft,
Minnesota going
they
all
never
in,
would've
right?
won.
That we just need that
Oh,
one
yeah.
guy that's gonna get us over.
Mhm.
And never happened, right?
Nope. No, because
Yeah,
Herschel
people are-
Walker was shit. He was not good.
What up,
College
Rafa?
was
What's going on,
phenomenal.
brother? What's going on?
What's
Appreciate you
good?
for happening, huh?
He said we need O-line help, not 2 running backs in the third. So have we really looked at the O-line depth in this draft? And is there a lot of linemen in this draft? I know there's a lot of running backs. But
There
would you
is
say
a
there's
lot of
linemen to be
solid.
solid linemen, right?
Mhm.
But their early stuff though,
Earlier,
like
yeah, earlier for sure.
Okay.
once you get past like the late third, early fourth, they start
Early
to drop
fourth.
off.
Yeah,
We found
exactly.
that out the hard way last night.
Hey, Arnie, I would not be mad at that, bro. Can we trade Tyree for Metcalf?
if
that can
if they let
happen.
me return my jersey, then
If
sure.
we could do that straight, bro, I'll get you a Metcalf jersey. Don't worry about your Tyree. He said all draft experts are doing draft, and Shador is falling to us at 6. A lot of them are, and I think that has a lot to do with who they say he will and
Remember
won't
that,
play for.
experts.
You know?
yeah.
Yeah. Well, who's the expert? Who are you talking about, Rod? Name them. Are you talking about Todd McShay and them, or who? Who's the experts?
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to
There's
see
only
where
two-
Shador fell.
There's only two that I respect when they do their mock drafts.
Who is it?
Peter Schrager from NFL Good
Pete
Morning
Schrager?
Football.
I like him. Yeah.
He's good. He's usually spot on. And
I like
Daniel
him.
Jeremiah.
Daniel Jeremiah is another one. Yeah.
Bucky Brooks isn't bad, but those two are my top two.
Bucky's
far.
another one. I like it. No, Mel Kiper Jr. No.
Yeah, Mel Kiper.
Mel Kiper Jr.
See what Mel? The one thing I like about Mel is his knowledge of the players and his ability to evaluate them for their talent overall. But as far as like his rankings, he's kind of more of like the shock value type guy. Just listen to him.
Maybe that's what we'll do next week. We'll bring in the draft boards, not like their mock drafts, but like where they rank players as far as their.
That's a good one.
The value, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like from 1 to 20 or whatever.
That's what I
not
like
where
about,
they should be picked, right?
Correct.
Based on the talent, because if you think about it, last
what
year,
I like
Brock was one of the top 2
players
in the draft last year. All right,
he should have been picked before pick 5. He was a top 5 pick. The quarterback issue just screwed that all up for the kid.
Yeah,
which worked out in our favor because we got him.
Right? He said, Ernesto, one last take. Greg Olsen and Gavin Newsom look like twins. Good night, guys.
I mean, it's true.
They do. You know what? When I saw Greg Olsen, I was like, did Raiders just hire fucking Newsom? I was like, oh, no, wait, that's Olsen.
That's hilarious.
Newsom, Olsen, whatever.
Chip Kelly presser had me hyped. Smart coaches can game plan around his game makers. Now, that's always been my biggest issue with coordinators. That was my issue with McDaniels. It wasn't he didn't fit his system around the players. He tried to make the players fit his system. And I think that's where it failed. Right. I think that's what Jeff was talking about earlier. And I think that's what Kelly to me has learned since the last time he failed. And I saw it in college, even in the ways his offenses have changed, So I think that's the only reason why I get so excited about Chip Kelly this time around. Then I probably would not have the first time around. Yeah.
Here's the interesting thing with Chip Kelly, if you think about it, the way that his path has gone now. He's almost followed that similar path of Pete Carroll. Was a coach in the NFL before, was not successful with it. Got out of coaching for a year, reevaluated himself, went to the college ranks at USC.
Yeah.
Turned it around, changed his philosophy and his way of doing things, and it started there at USC and then just escalated, and then he gets the Seattle job. So it's almost the same thing with Chip Kelly.
Yeah.
He wasn't that great as an NFL head coach, goes back to the college ranks, wins a national with Ohio State, and now he's coming back into the NFL, and it's just part of his cycle and his struggle and him evolving himself. So we'll see what happens this time around.
Are you guys worried at all about the narrative that Chip has about players not liking him?
I could care less. Players aren't supposed to like that coach.
That's
true.
I hated every coach I ever played for. Hated them all.
Yeah.
Every single one of them, except for one.
For the most part, yeah.
Isn't that funny though? How they fired McDaniels because he was too hard on them, right? He made them do too much, or whatever. And then they kept AP, but AP was too lenient, right? He didn't hold them as accountable or whatever. Which one is it? What do you want, fuckers? Like, what is it? You want someone who's gonna be on your ass, or you want someone who's gonna let you do it so you can do it? Like, which one is it?
I think AP just wasn't mature enough. I think
he was still too young.
Because he was more of a friend than a coach. That's the problem.
Right.
Yeah. And he's still new. He was still new. He was starting to figure it out and all that stuff. It's different.
With like an iron fist, like this is my way, and it just doesn't work that way. Not when you're unproven and knowing that the first time you were a head coach, you fucking sucked at it.
Yeah. Oh man, that's a name I haven't heard in a minute. What if Hunter Renfrow went to the Patriots?
Well, then they should have signed him this year.
The one that I'm worried about going to, we were talking about Cup earlier, would be Cup to Kansas City. That's the last thing Mahomes needs.
Fuck,
Jesus
that would
Christ.
be nasty.
Or
I'm not
Miles
gonna lie.
Garrett going to KC.
Or Miles Garrett going.
I don't think they don't have enough cap space to do that.
No,
Oh,
they can
trust
barely
me.
keep their
Don't-
players.
don't-
Trey Smith and them.
NFL
Yeah.
will slip them some money under the table.
Can we trade Minshew for DTR? That's another name that's been thrown
Hell
around.
no.
Yeah.
As a USC fan, I even like DTR, but hell no.
DTR
Hell no.
looked good in that Chip Kelly offense. Yeah. You did. Yeah. What about trading for Milton?
My man, who the hell's DTR?
Dorian Thompson Robinson, quarterback?
Yep.
DTR?
He went to UCLA.
Yeah, he went to UCLA. He was
yeah,
last
but-
at Cleveland, right?
Yeah, he's still in
Yeah,
Cleveland.
he's still in Cleveland with the Browns. Yeah. I think I've been seeing this a lot lately. I may be one of them. But a couple years ago, I hated Brady, and now I love the guy.
Jeff is too. Huh, Jeff?
Look at his face.
He's not
So,
saying no exactly yet.
Fuck that guy.
I'm learning to live with it.
No.
Yeah. Arnie, worst trade in Raider history: Gruden to Bucks or Mac to Bears or Moss to. I wouldn't even cost Moss to Patriots because Moss didn't want to be here, bro. So that's like regardless. That was one of those just get me out of here trades. But to me, it's always going to be Gruden to the Bucks because that was the turning point in our franchise. We have not been the same since that fucking trade.
Yeah, because we
Even
went
though
from
we
here
made
to-
it to the Super Bowl. Yeah.
You wanna, guys? If you want to post this up real quick on the screen share, Leo.
Go ahead.
You
I
gotta
have to
do
give you permission?
the-
There you
oh
go.
yeah, there you go. All right,
There it
Especially-
is.
Yeah, Galen McCullough as their next running back coach. Salute to my guy, Raider Resistance. I talked to him the other day. Super cool guy. Make sure you guys go give him a follow.
Yeah, super cool.
Right.
Nice.
Mhm.
Yeah. But yeah, it's official. Well, sort of official, especially as it can be.
Official as a referee's whistle. Mhm.
Yep.
Oh, that's the guy, Lynn Bowden Jr.
Yeah, he got traded to the Dolphins before. The
Yeah,
season
that
started.
guy. Mm-hmm.
He was supposed to be like Swiss Army knife, and I remember a lot of people were super hyped on him.
Traded to Miami before
Traded
the
him.
season even started. Remember? Yeah. Ooh, really good question by Tyler. Who is your favorite running back in the draft? He likes Amari and Hampton, but I think we will have to pick him in the second round to get him.
I've been seeing him going.
Who is
super
your
early.
favorite running back in the draft?
And it's funny. I put that question up on my channel as a poll. Who would you like the Raiders to draft at running back? So I got Henderson up there, Judkins, Scottaboo, and Hampton. Currently, Hampton has 36% of the votes.
You didn't
So
put Genty up there?
I did not put Genty.
Did not put Genty up there.
I did not put. This is a more second round. I didn't put second round.
Yeah.
but These are
Okay.
these are all second round, third round. picks.
Second, third round.
Yeah,
picks.
definitely.
Mhm.
What about you, Jeff or Jay or Nate?
I like.
I like Hampton, but I think I would go with the kid from Ohio State, Henderson.
Same.
Based on the familiarity with Chip.
Mhm. Yeah, it's gonna be so important, bro. For especially when
Yeah.
you're trying to establish a run game, it's gonna be easier to do it with Henderson than it is Hampton. Though Hampton might be the better one, you know.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
I love me some Scatterboo. I don't care. I love me some Scatterboo.
I think you still get him. At,
yeah, no, for sure. I don't think he
second,
probably
third.
won't go second.
I mean,
for somebody that's gonna go in the second, it definitely is Travion Henderson. He's probably my favorite one up there in the second, but I love me some Scatterboo, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
My ultimate take on this is talk to me after all the final rankings are done before the draft. After the like Leo said earlier, after the combine, after the pro days, and they come up with the final rankings after that. When some of these other, like Jeremiah and Schrager do their final draft, mock draft, where they see things ranked, then I'll probably your tune might change on a lot of players, a lot,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
people are gonna be flying around that board as
Oh
far as
yeah,
the
Yeah.
rankings go,
for sure.
without a doubt.
You start to see the 40 speed, the leg press, all that stuff, right?
Yep.
Squat, all
vert.
that.
Now,
Mhm.
like for the whole shuttle run thing, I never really fully understood
The
why
shuttle run.
what that really represents and everything, and now I kind of get it, so it makes a little bit more sense.
You know what else? One thing I pay attention to is when a player messes up, how he reacts. If I
Yeah.
see a
Yeah.
dude drop the ball
Drop the
or
ball.
misrun a route, like I want to see him get mad at himself. But if he's just jogging around like it's no big deal, I'm like, bro, like really? That's what we're trying to do here? Like to me, those little things, what do they call them? Like intangibles or whatever the fuck. Like
Yeah.
those are the things you also have to look at, Like how high do they set the standards for themselves?
The Silver Smoke just said it's for in-game quickness. I never
Yeah.
fully understood it until recently, and now I
Yeah.
get it.
It's super
That-
important
that's,
for
that's
like
an important one, obviously.
You
Yeah,
guys
for
drafted
offensive line.
7 linemen last night, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Told you we drafted a starting offense. We had started enough plays to put up there for starting offense and defense.
Oh yeah,
Minus
bro.
one play.
Arnie said it right here. That's the guy at offensive line that is shooting up my personal draft board. Is Gray Zabel out of North Dakota
Yep.
State.
Yeah, we
He-
grabbed him in a couple.
Oh, from North
a couple of
Dakota?
times. Yeah, dude, he's a fucking beast.
Yeah. He said Jeff Scheffler just posted Atlanta is releasing Cousins.
I haven't
Would
seen
y'all
anything.
want to sign him? How much do you think it would cost? Not saying I want him. LOL. You don't want to get ridiculed.
I'm on Schefter's Twitter account. He hasn't posted anything. Not on Instagram either. So if you have it, Chris, send it to me on my socials, whichever one you want, no matter. 'Cause I haven't seen anything.
Ballers. That's right. The Rock was supposed to buy the Raiders in that one. That's right.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. But that was a whole they set it up for them to come to Vegas. Yeah,
Yeah, because that season coincided with us starting the first season in Vegas.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, speaking of that, did you guys see when the Canelo Crawford fight is?
September 12th.
So that means more than likely they're going to fight at Allegiant. That's going to be an away game for us.
They are going to fight at Allegiant.
When is the date?
So then that'll be what? Week 2?
Raider Foos Chris is going. Raider Foos Chris is going to that fight.
To
He
the
told me
fight?
last night.
Oh, that's sick.
Or the other night.
Oh, is he
yeah.
really? He's going to go to Canelo Crawford?
Yeah, bro. He said he's going for his birthday. Salute to him,
September
bro. That's
13th.
cool.
Hey, maybe that'll be the weekend the Raiders come out here to play the Patriots.
That'll be what?
I said maybe that'll be the weekend the Raiders come out here to play the Patriots.
Oh, that would be better, right? Because it wouldn't be as cold.
Hell yeah.
I want it to be cold.
Okay.
Oh, I think it was Jaw.
Wait,
Jaw's going. My bad. That was Jaw. Sorry, bro.
Salute, Chris.
Ja.
Protect the shield in the
Chris.
house. What's going on, dog?
Yeah, no.
Jaw's going to that fight. Yeah, Jaw's going to that fight. But that'd be cool. That's a perfect time to go in September to New England. To
Ooh, Rafa likes the running back from Penn State. He likes Singleton.
Yep. I've been seeing Singleton a lot.
Yeah.
Bleacher Report.
Ballers season 3. What you know? I remember that Ballers with the Oakland Raiders. Yeah. I used to love that show, Ballers. That show was pretty badass.
Awesome.
That show was pretty awesome, bro. You said Cousins is done. I would not want Cousins, bro. I would not want Cousins. Even as a bridge, would you want him if it was affordable?
Nah, honestly, no.
I mean, come on, he lost his starting job to a rookie already. You know, I'm good.
Yeah.
He looked like ass last year. I'm sorry. He was horrible.
He started off good, right?
He did. He started off hot, but man, I don't know what the hell happened to him. I don't know if I don't know if he wasn't getting laid or something, but he was just playing horrible.
Josh said Mark was the one begging them to have it in the stadium. It makes sense though, bro. It's the first fight there. You think about they're gonna have WrestleMania there, right? That's in April. WrestleMania is gonna be there, right?
Didn't they already have a wrestling event there already? Or was that the first one?
No, they did. It wasn't WrestleMania. What was it?
Was it SummerSlam or something?
SummerSlam, probably.
SummerSlam, I think. It was one of those. Yeah. Yeah. Which is probably why they decided to do WrestleMania. That they saw what how much people came to Vegas just for that. Yeah.
Oh, that city's gonna be hopping that weekend.
I want to go. Oh, before I forget,
too.
Shout out to my boy Jey Uso for winning the Rumble and main eventing WrestleMania. Yes, shout out to my boy Jey Uso. The Usos representing, bro. That's gonna be awesome. I can't wait.
Yeah.
I didn't want to know who won because I didn't see it. I was with my daughter that weekend. And then I popped up on fucking IG and it came up. I was like, motherfucker.
It was a really good match. I told my girl, I'm like, watch, he's gonna win it. They're not. I don't think they'll let
Cena,
Logan Paul win it. It was Paul, Cena, and him. The final three. Yeah. And I was like, fuck, I hope they eliminate Paul, bro. Yeah, sure enough, they did. That was cool. And they fucking went at it. It was a good match. It was a good match. It was a good final match. Yeah.
It was.
Sure.
It was. He's like, oh, by the way, Jay, do you have an X account? I just started one.
Yeah, I gave it to him right now. It's JRaider_505.
You have an X account, New England Raider?
Yeah, it does.
No, right?
I tagged both of you. Just Nathan doesn't have one.
Instagram.
I have one.
Oh, okay. I know.
You have one?
I rarely
Add me,
use it, man.
Why don't you add me, bro?
Yes, y'all should invite Raider Gabe. Hey, you know what? We can't have Gabe on here. We had Gravy, so we might as well have Gabe on here as well sometime, huh? I'll get Gabe to come on here, bro. Yeah.
Well, this week is the Super Bowl. You know, who said after the Super Bowl he's available, so I'm gonna text him this week.
You gotta text him, bro, because
I am. Yeah,
that dude went silent. Just so you know.
I know.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it was just a lot of smoke.
What is your prediction for day one starter at QB for the Raiders? I'll say this. It's not going to be who started last year. And that's very important.
Yeah.
Super important. Super important.
At least we hope it's not.
I have AOC. I have AOC.
AOC if we don't draft Sanders at 6.
Even if we draft Sanders at 6, he's not going to stop.
He probably won't.
No way to Cousins. Cousins is cooked.
Yeah.
He said 60,000 seats to be filled. I'll make sure no one fucks up the seats or mess with our beautiful logo. If they get together, fuck that, I'm out. He said, I hope you're right. I don't want any QB we draft to start. They all need to sit for a rookie season. So is everyone like in agreement that we feel they should all sit? Nobody believes that no rookie quarterback can come in here and do what Jaden and CJ did.
The only one that I would be somewhat comfortable with is Cam, and Cam is definitely off the board already. So
maybe Shador can do it, but I don't know. You would sit him at least half of the season.
What if we draft him and in the offseason, the training camps, he's beating out whoever we have as our bridge quarterback?
Well, that's a different story. I mean, if he's in there and he's just lights out, killing it over whoever else is in the quarterback room, then obviously you go with the hot hand, you know. But that means he starts every preseason game too, no questions asked, because you want to see him in game conditions, you know. So comes week 1, he should be good to go. I'd even give him a little leeway to give him a couple of games to settle into a full NFL style game. You know, until he's fully, because Jaden Daniels didn't come screaming out the gate at the start.
No. It took a minute.
No one usually does. Even a veteran sometimes is going to knock off. I mean, look at Baltimore, perfect example.
Oh, it took Lamar and them a minute to get their shit together. Yeah,
at least until like week 3, week 4, they started to finally be on the same page, because we played them in week 2 and they didn't look good. I didn't think they were going to be much of anything. But again, it's so early in the season.
See, that's what Silver Smoke said. If Shador comes in and outplays the others, he will play. The fact is, I just don't think he will. I just remember that because when we had Carr, right? What's his name was supposed to be our starter, right? Was it Schaub or was it Flynn? One of those two,
Yeah.
right?
Flynn
And then
was
Carr
the
came
one.
in the preseason and just outplayed those fools.
We're
Yeah,
not gonna have to worry about it. Shador's not gonna be on the team.
Slug job.
thank God.
The plan is being laid out. He got the offensive coordinator. He went and he got the offensive quarterback coach.
We're gonna hope he's gonna be there, number 6.
The plan is going to be laid out, and Shador Sanders will be a Raider.
Yep.
I'll be sick.
Cleveland's probably gonna go for Abdul Carter. So
With Garrett wanting out of Cleveland, even more
Yeah.
open. Mhm.
Shador
Yeah.
is gonna go to the Giants.
No. I don't think
Yeah,
so.
that's where he wants to go. That's where DN wants him to go.
Oh,
That's where the
does
Giants
he
want
though?
him to go.
Didn't you see the comment he made?
Does he
when
want to
was
go to
on-
the Giants though?
I've seen him talk to Dable multiple times during the
they're,
East West
they're gonna
Shrine,
talk. They're gonna talk.
I've seen him hang out in Vegas. I mean, come on now. Let's go.
Didn't you see what he said when he was in Dallas?
Mhm.
And somebody asked
What?
him about, what's it like to be in the stadium? I know you don't, you don't play. in
Oh,
the stadium.
that his dad
He
played
goes,
in.
"Well, I'll be seeing him soon enough, quite a lot." So that
Yeah.
tells me right there that he's probably going to the Giants.
Yeah, that just tells me he's ready to come to the NFL where he's going to play the Cowboys eventually.
Yeah.
If he goes to the Giants, he's playing them twice a year.
You know, why didn't say he will see them twice a year, did he? He just said I'll see them soon enough.
Exactly.
We play the Cowboys next
We
year.
play the Cowboys too.
Yeah. In
In
Vegas.
Vegas, though. In
So,
Vegas.
quick question, y'all, before we bounce. And the league has done us fucking dirty the last couple of years when it comes to our first home game. It's been like week 3, week 4, right?
Mm.
Do we finally get to start in Vegas? Because I already told you guys, week 2, we're not starting. We're not at home. They're going to have the fight. So we're going to be away.
Yeah.
Does the league finally give us a home opener to start the season? Or are we
I don't
still going to
think
have
so.
to wait till week 3 or 4?
I think we wait.
Yeah, it'll be a Monday night game against the Chargers.
No. Don't say in LA.
If we start in LA
No,
again,
it's
bro, it's
Vegas.
so fucking hot there.
Right?
Oh, I
hot.
know.
It's so fucking hot.
It'll be a Monday night game against the Chargers in Vegas. Harbaugh versus. It's just too much of a storyline.
That'd be
I
good,
was
honestly.
thinking that.
That'd be
I was
nice.
thinking that. It'd be a really good
Harbaugh
storyline. Harbaugh
him,
versus Carrol.
Ohio State
Yeah.
versus Michigan. Blah blah
Mhm.
blah.
Yeah, see, that's what Ja was saying.
That's
Yeah.
nice. I like that.
Raider Nation 510. We all going in on Bazooka Joe. What is this obsession with Joe Milton?
I
He
have
had one
no
good game at the
clue.
end of the season
Against backups?
against backups.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh. The Giants assistant GM loves Shador. You know who else loves Shador? Our co-owner, Tom Brady.
Mm-hmm.
He loves Shador.
No, he doesn't.
I don't think
Yeah, he
so.
does.
It
What are you
does.
basing that on?
Him. He said it multiple times, bro.
I just love getting you worked up. It's awesome. It's so much fun.
One of these two quarterbacks will fall to us. And I get it. I get the cannon part, but you need more than just the cannon. Just like, oh, he's a great athlete. I need my quarterback to be more than just an athlete. You know?
If he's got that type of on, that would have been an Al Davis pick all day long.
Right? Yeah.
Mil-
Like, oh.
Milrow
Just
is
came back
not
from
better.
Like
than
Uncle
Milton.
Rico, I can throw it to those mountains. Like, that's cool. But can you throw it to my receiver that's 10 yards away?
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
Not overthrow him. You know.
He said Miro is better than Milton.
Milrow is not better than Milton.
SoCal said anyone is better than AOC. Sorry, Jeff. He said NFL is a league of pros, and Joe Milton can stand with them all. Well, that day he stood with the second stringers.
Jeez.
Yeah.
To be fair, he does have Drake May in front of him.
Yeah, Drake May is fucking, yeah. Mhm. He's a Tom
Yeah,
Brady
that's why
trained
some people
Shador,
like
but really
to trade
6'1",
for him.
190. Why is everyone so infatuated with size, bro?
Pause.
I don't know. Oh, because
How big is Mahomes?
He's like 6'2", 2 something probably.
Maybe 2 something. What? Maybe.
Like 220.
Green and about this big, legs
Yeah.
about that
Let's
long.
see. He's pretty
Right.
big, honestly.
He's not that big. You compare him and Jalen. Who's bigger? Jalen Hurts.
Oh God, yeah,
No, I don't think so, actually.
I think so.
No? Or Jalen
He's
just
6'2",
thicker?
225. Patrick
He's
Mahomes,
not,
6'2",
no.
225. So he's probably 220.
So he's probably like 220. He's probably like 6'1", because they always add inches in the NFL.
Jalen Hurts is 6'1", 223. So Patrick
Jalen
Mahomes is
just looks
bigger.
bigger to me, I guess, because he's so thick. Yeah.
Jalen Hurts has some big ass fucking legs because he can
Yeah,
squat
because he
damn near
squats
1,000
600 pounds, bro. Yeah. He said, bro, the tailgate at SoFi was musty as hell. You're
Dude,
not
it
lying,
was,
Chris.
bro.
I
Hell
bet,
yeah.
It
bro.
was. Look at Daniels. Wasn't everybody saying Daniels is too small for the NFL?
Mhm.
And look at Jaden. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I was watching Sanji earlier talking about Chip Kelly possibly keeping Minshew for his system. I knew somebody was. I told you. I just I had a thought that crossed my mind, and I was like, "What if they end up keeping this fool?" Because
I don't think they keep him. I don't really think he said that. I think he said like we'll see.
Honestly, like, did anyone really expect Minshew to be that bad this year though? Like, he had a really good season the prior year.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying I want to keep him.
He had a
like,
a decent season the prior year in Indianapolis, but still, like his decision making sucks.
Yeah,
That's the
exactly.
issue with that guy, you know. So I don't know why they thought it was going to be different here.
I love when people say you don't know ball when you disagree with them on players. If he was such a baller and such a high character guy, why wasn't he taken in the top like the other quarterbacks?
Yeah.
On a high quarterback draft last year, right? Yeah.
Right.
Sanji said if they keep Minshew, that Kelly will get the best out of him. I don't know. Sanji's sometimes a little off to me. Also, sometimes, yeah. I like Sanji, but sometimes
yeah.
I remember he drank the Luke Getzey Kool-Aid pretty hard. Yeah.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I was super hesitant on that guy.
I would watch his videos just to convince myself that Getzey was gonna get it done.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he also did say Kelly will put his system around the QB and personnel, which is good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He said Getzey makes everyone look like trash.
I mean, that's totally true.
That salary cap, and that's why I don't get it. Why keep Minshew? We can gain some salary cap back. Cut his ass. You stick with AOC. He's still on his rookie contract. You know, you spend less money there. You can put it towards someone else in the free agency or in the draft or whatever.
Right. You got to pay those 21 players you drafted.
Yeah.
So did Anthony Richardson, bro. He only played quarterback for a year. I get it. He has the measurables. He has the cannon. There's still a lot more to show before you can say he's the one. Yeah. I mean, there's a reason they got Drake May first, right? And he's the future quarterback there anyway. Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I just want to. I'm going to bring this up so you can see it. This was the picks from last night. That's
a lot.
Jesus.
That is insane, dude.
Yeah, I got the first one. Emeka.
Hampton.
Yeah.
Egbuka is fucking sick.
Look at how many Ohio State players we drafted in there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're the Las Vegas Buckeyes.
Exactly, bro.
You got Hampton and Judkins.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Why are you getting a safety so early?
Where? Oh, Lathan Ransom?
Yeah. Because he's from Ohio State, so we're keeping it together.
Huh.
Yeah, we're trying to keep it all in one.
And did you see they still took Dylan Gabriel later on?
Yeah,
we did. We got Dylan Gabriel later.
Took another shot at another
crazy.
There you go.
Oh my god, bro. You know the crazy part to me, this is all like big schools other than like maybe Western Michigan. Yeah.
And we even traded away the Giants' first round pick they gave us for next year. We traded that away to get more picks.
Why would you do that? You should have kept that one at least.
Yeah, for real. Especially if they draft Shadur.
Especially if they draft Shadur, yeah.
We tried trading off a lot of these.
Oh wow, you guys got Jack Kaiser, linebacker out of Notre Dame.
Yeah, that was Jack's pick, bro.
That was Jack's
Oh my
pick.
god, you got a Colorado player? Whose idea was that?
Oh, me. I got
Shepard. Okay.
Will Shepard is lit. I like Will Shepard a lot.
They were still there. I was like, fuck yeah, let's get him.
Oh, this isn't the pick where I grabbed this kid. We were like at the bottom of the barrel in one of the drafts.
Mbuka at 25 seems like a steal, though. No lie.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And I took. I said, just go with this guy right here. His name was Craig Woodson, C. Woodson.
Yeah.
And he was a
Oh my
cornerback.
God.
I'm like, take him. I said, it's an omen. Just grab him. She's like, what? I said, just take him. It's C. Woodson. Why not? Give him a shot.
All right, it's your pick. I don't care. I don't give a shit.
Right.
He's actually a good player.
Yeah.
Safety out of Cal.
Was John involved too? Damn, that's a lot. We robbed the draft.
Yeah, bro. There's a fuck ton of picks.
Yeah, that's like 3 fucking drafts.
That was like 3 drafts. It took a fucking hour, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's half, almost half your 53-man roster.
Yeah. Yeah. That was crazy.
Oh, man.
But it was fun though. That was a fun.
Oh,
that
man,
was
that's
fun.
funny.
That was a good time. Hour long, man. That was insane.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
crazy.
All right, y'all. I think that's about it. Anything else before we bounce? You guys got your show tomorrow?
Yes, sir. Definitely
do.
got our show tomorrow. Raiders Coast to Coast tomorrow, 7 p.m. That's me and Jeff. So go ahead and if you guys want to stop by tomorrow, please stop by. That'd be great. Hell yeah.
No, not if you want to. You better be there.
Oh yeah, definitely. For
Gotta
sure.
tap in. Got to tap in.
And Jay, you still doing your Saturday morning show?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good morning, Raiders. Every damn Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Pacific.
Okay.
Make sure you guys tap in. That is a guest show. So I will most likely have a guest unless I do the draft, the mock draft, because I did say I'm gonna do one with the audience. I might just do. I might still have a guest and just do the second hour mock draft with the audience.
Oh, okay.
Something like that. Yeah. Oh, hey, really quick before we sign off, shout out to our guy Raider Rundown. He had his baby today.
Oh,
Props to my guy. Congratulations,
Yes.
brother. Many blessings to you and your wife.
Shout out to Rundown.
Rundown is here now, so for sure, salute. I wanted to put that out there. So,
Yeah. All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Yeah. Well, next week we'll get that big board together. We'll come up with a big board and we'll look at it to see who are the top draft prospects. Not what order, just prospects that are out there, and then we'll go ahead and take a look at them and see how they would fit our team. Cool.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
What do you want to do?
All right,
Free
fellas.
agents for us? What do you
y'all.
want to do? Do we want to do free agents at some point too? Or?
Yeah, we're gonna do free agents too. That's what I'm saying. We'll do that too.
Yeah.
Start looking at the offensive ones and the defensive one, especially now that we have our coordinators. So we kind of have more of an idea of what the schemes and stuff like that are. Yeah. Sound good?
Yes, sir.
All right, fellas. Peace out. Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate you.
Peace out.
Thank you.
Go Raiders.
Like and subscribe.
Just win, baby. Look, check it out. All black with a hoodie, snapback with his cap on. Long white socks, me mugging like I'm King Kong. With them all black Chuck Taylors. West side and this bitch yelling Raiders. Thuggin', cause we know with it. Motherfuckers like y'all suck, but we don't give a fuck, nigga. We deal with it. Jaw jacking, getting nigga fucked up with the quickness. Parking lot squabbles, giving nigga the business. Shh, quiet. The fuck you mean? We yelling Raiders, bitch. Like fuck your team, you wanna talk your shit. Get sad like Scream Stadium, take off, nigga. Homicide scene. Oakland to LA, LA to Oakland, Las Vegas, Sin City, steady smoking. Raiders looking to get another ring like fuck y'all haters, nigga. Y'all know what I mean? We yelling Raiders, bitch. Y'all know what's up, like Raiders, bitch. Wicked, you niggas up like Raiders, bitch. I show no love like Raiders, bitch. Nigga, we don't give a fuck. Raiders, bitch. Y'all know what's up, like Raiders, bitch. Wicked, you niggas up like Raiders, bitch. I show no love like Raiders, bitch. Nigga, we don't give a fuck.
With so much drama in the big LV, it's kinda hard being Yaya or end up C. But I, somehow, some ways, keep dropping these Raider hits like every single day. May I sip on this Henny while these haters pay attention and my name stay bitchin'. I'ma stay G'd up like a silver feed up. And tucked as a burner just in case it eats up. But I'm humble, 10 toes down to never stumble. Keep doing Raider music, imitating, never double. double. It's like everywhere it goes, it's like the same old shit. Here, Raiders just suck, y'all can suck my dick. It's a nation just to prove, no need to consume, win, lose, or tie. Raider Nation keep moving, top to the bottom, bottom to the top. It's Raider Nation all day till the gasket drop.
We yelling Raiders, bitch. Y'all know what's up, like Raiders, bitch. Quick get 2 niggas up like Raiders, bitch. I show no love like Raiders, bitch. Nigga, we don't give a fuck. Raiders, bitch. Y'all know what's up, like Raiders, bitch. Quick get 2 niggas up like Raiders, bitch. I show no love like Raiders, bitch. Nigga, we don't give a fuck. Welcome in this bitch like nigga, what's happening? With some whiskey in my cup, turned up, Raider Nation hella active. Watch what you say, watch the yapping, nigga, don't get your ass kicked. We bout that action, I'm a goofy nigga, but I ain't no goofy nigga. Fuck around and find out, he doing a 2-piece nigga. Everybody knows me, soon as I hit the scene. They like, Raiders, bitch, nigga, fuck your team. Champions Club, I am the one. VIP access, we do what can't be done. I do what I do, nigga, that's on the daily. Talking hella shit, give a fuck if they hate me. Only one nation, Raider Nation, and it's evident. Any other nation is irrelevant. Commitment to excellence, just win, babies, what we telling them. Shout out to the nation, you know I had to represent. We yelling Raiders, bitch, y'all know what's up, like Raiders, bitch. Quick get 2 niggas up like Raiders, bitch. I show no love.